Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader and a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate. Let's get right into it here. Hope you guys are doing well. Do check out my book, Accepting the Gift. I am writing my third book, all about basically my spiritual senses and what I've experienced and everything. I think I'm almost done I'm entering into chapter 5, okay? There is going to be yet again, I had a lot of nice comments in the Accepting the Gift book about my question and answer. So I'm doing another question and answer. So if you have any questions, there you go. Your question can be answered in my book. If you want to comment down below anything that you'd like to know about the afterlife here. So, ooh. That's exciting. But definitely, if you have any questions about the afterlife, definitely jot it down. You could make it into the book. So, all right. So let's get into it here. I feel this is a daughter who lost a mother. I feel that there's a lot of support from your husband to kind of be there for you, to support you here. Now, there could be a large... oh, okay. I just heard from her. Oh, she's so cute. Large check in the mail. So I feel like there's some kind of compensation. There's some kind of money, life insurance policy, what have you, kind of thing. But I also feel that there's a big bill in the mail too. But yeah. Now, you're going to cover it. You just kind of have to brainstorm, kind of thing, how to rearrange things. But it could definitely stress you out. It will stress you out, not good. It will stress you out, the amount of money to prepare for her services. We'll put it that way. I have to watch what I say on here. Okay. A lot of work, a lot of going through things of her place, kind of a lot of books, I keep feeling. No, noted here. Okay, so she said, right, Reader's Digest. So there's always this ongoing joke with Reader's Digest books, and I grew up with them. They were always, I had to dust each book off every week. I don't know. I got paid. I just did it. It was like $0.25 a book. So, I did it. But anyway, my brother, who used to mow the grass of this older woman, grandmother type, didn't have a lot of family, didn't have a lot of friends. She was a kind of homebound kind of thing, really didn't go out of the house kind of thing, she was older. Anyway, when she passed, because he cut her grass every week for like $20, this is back in the late 70s, early 80s, it was cheap back then. But yeah, and in her will, she had said that she wanted my brother to go through her house and clean it out. Well, it was a complete mess inside. She was a hoarder kind of energy, but she had these Reader's Digest books, right? And she would keep money. She would hide actual cash, usually like 20s or 10s or whatever in these books here. Well, he made out like a bandit. But yeah, he didn't share it. But no, in fact, I don't think that he said anything until the job was done. It was a lot of work, but I feel like there's some kind of cleaning out of a house, and you may find some books with cash, with that story being brought up in my mind. They do that to me. They show me stories from my past. That is going to resonate. So check your books, okay? And that's just not for this person who's resonating with this, but everyone should. I've heard stories about people hiding cash in a Bible, no less. So every time I see a Bible, especially at like a yard sale or whatever, yeah, I go through the Bible. Kind of thing's terrible. But anyway, but definitely check out those books. Just don't toss them aside and donate them or what have you. Check them out first, definitely. But I do feel that there is, and she knows it, but I literally heard I lived a fulfilling life. She's happy to be able to move on. I feel that she's definitely reunited with her husband here as well, meaning that he passed before her, okay? And I feel like they have a good old talk. I feel like there was tears of joy. But everything is fine and dandy. I feel like, and I'll see what the impression that she's giving me here. When we pass, say for instance, it's just story time, okay? But like we pass at like 78, right? Well, when we pass, we're generally around 30 years old. I always feel like we can make up an age, but from what I understand, and it'll probably be one of the questions in my new book, what age are we, but I've heard that we come back in the afterlife here, back home, they call it home over there, around 30, or we look 30. So I feel like she was a little confused, like, it's kind of like, you look different, to her husband here. But I feel like there was a big laugh about this, and there was a good conversation. They have not been together in quite some time. They are both in the kingdom of God. I literally heard that, okay? But yeah, definitely. I feel like this person was definitely worried about not seeing him again. I get that fear sometimes, but we see them. And I feel like she has definitely seen her husband who has passed before. He was basically waiting for her, okay? I feel like she, that's funny. I feel it's kind of like, how like people, like spirits on the other side, some of them do come over and they help guide us. I know personally that my father-in-law, my husband's dad, who I've never met, I know that it's in the book, actually, Accepting the Gift, that story. That's an interesting story. I smelled pipe smoke, and that was the only person that smoked a pipe. But anyway, I never met him. I knew that he was around. I knew that he was waiting for my husband to pass to help walk him over. Now, with this situation, I feel that he was there on the other side, just waiting for her to cross over. I don't feel that he's going to be there to hold her hand to cross over. I don't feel that that's what took place. I feel that he waited for her to cross over before greeting her. And I feel like she's going to give him the, a stern talking to. Why weren't you there? I expected to see you immediately. Which kind of makes me giggle. But anyway, I understand. Yeah, that was a really interesting story. So if you're interested in that, definitely do check that on out. But yeah, I feel that they are both at peace. They're really, really good communicators. They could be both air signs as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius does not have to be, but they have a lot of catching up to do. And I feel like there was a lot said when she first crossed over, definitely. Okay. It's like they never missed a day kind of energy here. They're probably still talking away kind of thing. I feel like she doesn't want people to worry about her. But she is with her love, okay? She is definitely grounded. She's healed her heart after a lot of years apart. She's definitely happy. I literally heard it took forever. I get that. But definitely that they are working on things and having a good time. I feel like it's the husband that passed before her. Something about roller coasters. I just heard roller coasters. I went to a amusement park in Arizona one time. You want a really cool view of a roller coaster, and you're up high and you see those mountains surrounding you. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. And I'm sitting with my friend, story time, and I'm sitting with my friend, and you hear kind of thing. I'm not big on roller coasters, but this was kind of like a baby one a little bit. And we're going up and we're at the top, and I'm like, look at the beautiful what? It came out of nowhere. It was in mid-sentence. I was like so impressed by the beautiful mountains, and all of a sudden, whoosh, we went straight down, and I'm like, ah! But anyway, it's total night and day, I feel, is this last message. I just pulled the last two cards. You got the moon and the sun. So that's basically, they just want you to know that it's like total opposite of what earth is this realm, okay, compared to the other side. And she is very happy on the other side. It's kind of cute because they are together. They have that youth about them again, you know. But I feel like they're, with that roller coaster story, I feel like somebody really likes roller coasters, and I feel like they're over there riding the waves of a roller coaster here. But that is what I have. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Absolutely. Don't forget to subscribe as well, smashing that like button, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.